Om Bhurбhuvassuvaham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam.
Namaste everyone. So this video based on autobiography of a yogi written by Paramahamsa Yogananda. Well, very fundamental, very essential book for the Kriya Yoga meditation tradition. And today we're going to discuss chapter number 34, which is materializing a palace in the Himalayas. So, obviously this is one of the most famous chapter in the book, because here the story goes about actually first meeting of Lahiri Baba. That's happened actually in 1861, and that was December, the very end of 1861, with his great guru Mahavatara Babaji. Okay, well, actually science and art of Kriya Yoga meditation is extremely ancient, and we see all that fundamental techniques in Bhagavad Gita, Yoga Sutra written by sage Patanjali, and Vijnana Bhairav Tantra. That's reason why we can be pretty much sure about that okay, the system is very ancient. And of course in ancient time, so different schools and masters could use different names, including Tantra Yoga, Raja Yoga, or Dhyana Yoga. Well, Kriya Yoga is actually a term which came from Yoga Sutra, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. In Bhagavad Gita mostly it's Dhyana Yoga, which is chapter number 6, and Raja Yoga, this is like more general name for the tradition. And okay, for centuries this system of meditation was hidden for the general public, and exactly since 1861 tradition came back to the public. I mean, any spiritual seeker who are, again, actually wish to know, able to learn these meditation techniques from different sources. So this is historical moment when Lahiri Baba, at the moment he was 33 years old, okay, and he was a counter for the military office, British military office, and he was family person at the moment already. So he for a while came to Himalayas, not for the pilgrimage purpose, but as a part of his job as a counter. And that's interesting that many people, even now, pretty much sure, by mistake, that's actually a mistake, that's wrong, that only monks and nuns, or people who just, renunciant of any kind, those who are not connected with the social life and family life, children, etc., may practice meditation seriously. Lahiri Baba is a perfect example. He was the father for the 5 children and a counter, so that was not an obstacle for him. And my personal guru, Yogi Ramaiah, with whom I was learning Kriya Yoga meditation in the end of 20th century, he was also a family person, father of for the 3 children. Okay, so actually family life, job in the office is not an obstacle. That's a great example. And it's interesting that okay, when Lahiri Baba was 33 and he came to Himalayas as a kind of business trip, actually he was not interested in spirituality at all. That was interesting detail in this story. So it's not like he was a family person, okay, counter, interested in scriptures, meditation and yoga, and he was in his quest for the guru. Nothing like that. He was just a very good person, and just doing his job. And somehow in this area of actually running cat, it's quite clear place in Himalayas, he came across Mahavatara Babaji, and that was not coincident, of course, that was divine plan. So actually Mahavatara Babaji, through his supernatural power, he attracted Lahiri Baba to this place, and so that's how they met. Okay, in my videos, it's not my job to to tell you all the details about this story, because I'm sure you can read it yourself, enjoy all the details of the story, chapter 33. So my job is to analyze it and to give you some context, cultural, religious, philosophical, etc. So I already actually mentioned about that family people can be very advanced, highly advanced meditation practitioners. So family, children, job, office, it's not an obstacle. And also very interesting that some people, quite many people by the way, they wish, dream to meet Mahavatara Babaji, Goraknath Babaji, Padmasambhava, somewhere in Himalayas, Indian Himalayas or Tibet. They go there, but please remember that only if you are spiritually ready for that, for such a meeting, then you can meet Mahatma Gurus. In the story of Lahiri Baba, that was not his intention, that was not his idea. He was just, went for a walk and met Babaji, because that was divine plan. So, and also one more interesting detail, which is actually very important, that you don't need to go to Himalayas in the very first place to meet all that Mahatma Gurus, like Mahavatara Babaji, Goraknath Babaji, okay, Agastya Muni, or Padmasambhava, okay, Hindu, Buddhist, Mahatma Gurus. You don't need to go to Himalayas. For example, in the case of my guru, Yogi Ramaiah, who was born in 1923 and passed away in 2006. So, okay, I was learning Kriya Yoga and Bijamantra tradition with Yogi Ramaiah in the end of 20th century. And back in the 90s actually. And, Yogi Ramaiah was from South Indian state of Tamil Nadu. And in the capital of Tamil Nadu, now we call this city Chennai. At that time it was Madras. So in the first meeting, my guru Yogi Ramaiah met for the first time Mahavatara Babaji, not in Himalayas, but in Chennai, and it's happened in 1952. And it was very interesting that Baba just materialized himself physically out of flesh of light in Chennai, in the house of Yogi Ramaiah. At that time, Yogi Ramaiah, my guru, was 28 years old. That was, let me repeat again, 1952. And this meeting was also absolutely unexpected for the young, Ramaiah, 28 at the time. That time Ramaiah, my guru, was very ill, and actually Babaji appeared in front of him, first healing, then spiritual instruction. That was the story. But similarity was that, that was not Yogi Ramaiah's intention, 1952. Just it's happened because that was the divine plan. And in the case of Lahiri Baba, the story is chapter 34. Actually, that was the same. It was divine plan. Okay, then the question is, if the meeting with Babaji is a part of the divine plan for Lahiri Baba back in 19th century, and for Yogi Ramaiah back in 20th century. But what about us? Suppose if you wish to dream to meet Mahavatara Babaji, Goraknath Babaji, etc., all other immortal Mahatma gurus, if you wish to, can you manage it? Can you achieve this? And of course my answer is I don't know, but the chance is there, the possibility is there anyway, because actually to meet Mahatma gurus you must be ready as the meditation practitioner, your spiritual level, your energy level. Okay, your life must be ripe enough to meet such a masters. I mean to say, if you practice meditation properly, and by the way, can be meditation of Kriya Yoga or any other kind of meditation, and if you are really pray to Babaji, so he can appear in front of you and give you blessings and maybe even instructions. And it may happen in Europe, in Japan, in the United States, in Russia, in Brazil, in Israel, I mean South India, North India, any place. Okay, in the case of Lahiri Baba, that's heaven exactly in Himalayas, and we know the place, Rani Khet. That's not the main place where normally we say that Mahavatara Babaji stay. Again, actually Yogananda also describes the Badrinath area, the most holy place in the Himalayas. That's the area for Babaji and a number of other Mahatma gurus. And but please remember, you don't need to go to Himalayas to meet all that masters. Okay, let us complete this video for today. We continue our very interesting discussion on this 34th chapter, and of course I invite you to watch my videos, other videos on this wonderful book, Autobiography of a Yogi, and also Esoteric Christianity, Kriya Yoga tradition, my Guru Yogi Ramaiah, Mahavatara Babaji, chakras, lucid dreams, reincarnation, etc. So God bless you. See you next time.
Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam